just took me just took the wind out of me. Took me so much to prepare. Where is the operator? Where is the square? In French, they say carré, which for me, carré is a square. It's actually a diamond. So if it's a diamond, hold me the cube up this way. What is a square? How do you find the center of the square? And if you spin around, will you be further away from the corners? So you turn the square into an octagon. So you spin from the center. What happens in the corners, I don't know. North and south, east and west, they are on a direct path. So by spinning the cube this way, your doorways are now in 1, 3, 7, and 9. You don't go through the doorway this way. I'm just creating pieces of a puzzle right now. How ironic that I can create a design, this design over here, is based on 7 and 13. That's what this design is based on. And the total is 36 numbers. But this is not the end. I need another set of 36 numbers this way. In fact, maybe I'm going to do this design right in Paint right now. And I'm going to explain to you where the 7 and 13. I have somewhere in my paperwork here. Somewhere in my paperwork. Can we get a close-up of this somehow to get this standing a little bit better? It's not clear. Hold on a second. Anyways, I'm gonna just hold it up, and I'm gonna tell you what this is. Okay, this one here is gematria, counting up to 7. But I have created each window of 4. So I'm going to connect the center of this window to the center of this window with 2. I'm going to connect the center of this window and the center of this window, 3 and 5, Herbie the car, with 4. And I'm going to connect this window and this window, 50. Well, this is not fun. Whatever's happening to my computer, starting and stopping, and I'm not happy with this. I'm really not. Just give me a second to fix this retardedness. You know, I told them I wanted 75 outlets on the thing, and they gave me what, oh, you'll be okay. I didn't ask them if I'd be okay. This is very not happening. I'm having trouble concentrating. So it goes up to number 7, and then it goes down, and then it goes up. So it went down here to 1. But when it gets to 1, it skips over to 1. Should I be going down this way? I don't know. Okay, so why I did go down is because I'm going down by 2, and 1 minus 2 equals 8. Well, let's look at it upwards. 8 plus 2 equals to 10. 1 plus 0 equals to 1. So that is my equation. That is my equation. And this is where 2-8 cycle comes in. It's explaining you where it is. That's the way I'm understanding it. 8, 1, 2 is right over here. Because 1 is connected with 2 connecting 3. And the same thing this way. So when I go down, I get up to the 7th gate and everybody says, hey, where are the rest of the numbers? Well, 9 is in between the pyramid. The eye, it's in the eye right over here. Now, if we design 7 like this, right, I will be doing this, and we're going to use this as the top side of the stop sign, and where the bottom side would finish like this, and it'd be 7, 9, 11. or the bottom side through the seventh gate for 9/11. And where would our life be? Where would our life be? Okay, between 11 and 13, it would be 12. But this is the basic of the seventh gate. So now if I continue up the seventh gate, I reach 7, 9, 11, 13, and then 15, and then 13, and 11, and 9. So we get to the top of the pyramid here, right, at the letter O. We get to the seventh gate by the letter G. That would be go 7 and 15 equals to 22. There's an equation for this. I don't remember which one it is. This is 22 as a value of ape, as a value of Mars. It'll create 44. 22 will create 44 as 8, as 84, and 22 are mathematically can create the same thing. 2 times 2 equals 4. 2 plus 2 equals 4. So now we got 4 and 4 to work with. 8 by 4 is 32. 8 plus 4 is 12, equals to 44. Same thing. Doesn't matter. Same thing. It is what it is. The reverse of this is T and L. So I'm going to look at it as something to do with green. So maybe it's a green ocean of some sort because it says teal. Although this is the L letter is the 12th letter, it is a gateway. The reason for that, it is in the E family. So if you want to look at this, L, will you look at it because the vowel is before going the 12th letter minus the sound of 5? And instead of making it 17, make it 12 minus 5 equals to 7. So it's 7 or 17. I got a word for that also. This is QG. This will turn into location. Again, another thing to turn to location. So anyways, when we run it up here, what we meet over here is 14 and 14, as we meet over here as 66 and 66 over here. It becomes the same thing over here. Did I create these boxes big enough? It looks a little bit higher in the other one. Okay, but it's the same thing. These two are together and these two are together. So here where it's number 14, this is where it becomes your ADDNA. Your 13, okay, is your DC gateway, okay, through Mars, right over here. This is your 7,11 through Mars. The 15 ball, it's a stripe. The 14 ball is your DNA into the sun, and your 13 is going to connect to the moon and all the suits, all the cards in the deck of cards. The deck of cards, there are 52 cards. There are 4 suits. There are 13 cards per suit. If we add up 1 all the way to 13, it's going to equal to 91, which is the same thing as 7 times 13. As 7 becomes its average, the Mayan calendar works with this. I don't remember where it is. If you just show me all the numbers, I can find them somewhere, or how it gets to be what it is, or is it an in-between number? So this will equal to 91. So it's 7 times 10 equals to 70. And then 7 by 3 equals to 21. I'm not sure if we're supposed to do it with this number because it's a 13, right? I'm not going to get into that right now. So here, this is going to represent the cube. And this is going to represent, wow, it's just ironic the way this, P, Q, R, S, the 16th and 17th and 18th and 19th. Position letter in the alphabet. So when you add these up all together, it becomes 37 and 33, and that totals 70, and that totals 70. And in order to create that mathematically, and that'll equal to 17. 5 times 2, 5 plus 2 will equal to 10, will equal to 7, creating this equation. You can say whatever you want about this. The number 5 is created by 1 and 2, created by 1 and 1. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 1 equals 2. So you can go 12 or 21, whichever one you want. I'm going with 12. 1 times 2, all right, doesn't matter which one, equals 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 and 2 create 5. This is the beginning. This is the window world of Mars. I call it the window world, the single dot, because Mars is numeric value 51, and I only can put one line inside to create the artwork, because for me, it's in the artwork as much as it is in the value and the understanding that it's 05, because E and 0 coming together because of the 5th letter is Mars. Mars is the 0 and Earth is the 1. 64 and 34 together, they are 98. They are high. They are a natural in the game of Bakar at rat. Ra. The body born through the moon. B is number 13. It's going to be B13 because that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it looks like. What's the truth about it? Okay, 11 minutes in, and I'm a little bit hungry. I'm going to be taking just about 1 minute to go get a bite to eat. If you want to declare yourself, ask me any questions about numbers, what I'm working on right now, what I'm going to show you. I completely forgot why I stepped in. Oh, yes, I remember my first piece I wanted to show you. But I just take anything to do, any word you can find in the dictionary. I can take that word and create a story from it through the number, just through the number value. But I'm using words where people talk a lot about these words. They talk about number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8, number 9, 10, and all the way up to 100. They talk about all these things. And oh, it was red. What color dress did you put on? Oh, it was red. Oh, how long? Short. Everything's an equation, bringing things closer together. Yeah, my shirt was backwards. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna let me show you the floor a little bit. You can stare at it while I get something to eat. Let me see if I can. If I can just let me see. Yeah, okay. Let me see if I can do that. So take a look at that. I'm going to get something to eat. That's my floor. Okay. Yeah, so that I just put a pizza in, or what looks like a pizza. I'd like to just clean my counter for a second. Just give me a second. So that's the floor, right? Let me shut this door. Lots of noise in here. Where did I get the idea from? That is 100%. No, actually, it's not 100% made to suit, because the roulette wheel, the numbers are rectangular, and I think I did these square, and I can't eat anything right now. It's cooking, so I'm going to come back and I'm going to put the camera up here. You know, you want to find center field. You want to look at a baseball field. You want to understand the geometric shape. Home plates. Can we put 4 ball fields one behind the other and have a center to the 4 fields, or will it be 3 fields? You know, is it 2 90-degree angles? How baseball opens up. So yes, the Mayan, the Mayan, the Mayan. Wow. So this is how that Mayan the cycle works. First it's two, then there's a single one, then there's two, then there's a single one. And then you're going to have how many of these for basic creation before it's mirrored? You're going to have 3 times. So you're going to have 3 times this. You're going to have 6 of these, and you're going to have 6 of these singles and doubles. And then you're going to have the next one. So you're going to have 8 and 8. So for me, 8 and 8 represents Pegasus, represents purple, represents the queen. Where does this come from? This is from the tools that they were given to us, and the tool is right here. It shows me that 1 and 6 are over here. It shows me that 3 and 4 are over here. It shows me that 6 and 7 are over here, and 9 and 4, 9 and 4, 13, 6 and 1, 7, 7 and 6, 13, 3 and 4, 7. That is how that, if I can find it in here, I would show it to you. Even the roulette wheel, I haven't finished doing it yet. I have to spend more time, but I broke it down. If you want to snap a picture of what these numbers are, you see the 41, 41. Did they do it on purpose? Right? Reflective mirrors, where they have 74, where this is where Jesus comes in, where they have the 9 birth and they have the 9 birth. But when they have it with number 39, you see 39 in each area. One with a number, what did they do? 16 and 23 is 39. And then 15 and 24 is 39. So you see the 15 and 24, 1 and 5, 6, 2 and 4, 6. Okay, to where the 16 is 1 and 6, 7, and 2 and 3, 5. So that one's talking about the moon. This is talking about X and O's. And when you put X and O's onto a roulette board, when you're playing tic-tac-toe or X and O's on a card, it's hugs and kisses. So we have to look at X and O's, X and O, hug and kiss. Hug and a kiss, right? It shows affection. And number, what was that number? I wanted to, let me see. The number was 15, 3, 24. And the other one was 16, 4, 23, 16, 4, 23. Oh, that is freaking incredible, insane. Let me explain it to you for those who are just joining. The reason this is insane is these are polarities of this 27, 27. I never noticed that before. So here is the combination here. So here's 33 into the sun. This is electric company. This one's associated to moon. This is mirrored by Mars. So this one over here, this is my K creation. This is my gateway, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4, into the headquarters of Fox. And this will create what is 7, 11. I call it quarter Mars because Mars is number 51. Our vibration is between 1 and 5. The mathematics of 1 times 5, 1 plus 5 will be 5 and 6 or 6 and 5. Both 5 and 6 and 6 and 5. Okay, have a value. This one has a 3 value. And this one has a 7 value. And it's ironic that it's 3, 11 and it's 7, 11. So we have 33. If you're multiplying it, 77, you have Christmas. And then you have 7 plus 11 equals 18, which is the reverse cube face. There's 9 to a face. You only see 6. There's no dots here. They only have 6 sides. They don't put more than 6. But it's 9 to a face. The front, 5. The back, 2, 7. Front and back, there's a total of 9 in the front and 9 in the back. But in the front, okay, you have a 2 dot. And in the back, you have a 5 dot. Therefore, you have a 7 void. The Venus gates. right over here. And over here, you have a void. And this will give you energy. This will give you the cross. This will give you time, ET, energy, time, ET. This will give you the cross. This will give you Jesus, which is actually a verb. Um, and there's, anyways, this is where number 74. And then it'll create 28 and 11. It's actually creating the separation between A, B, C, D, 10, and then E, F, 11. So somehow I have to put E.F. Hutton onto this. I don't know what it is. Hut, and I don't know what it is. I really don't, but I know it's has to be. And I know this is a division. Okay, it's a division. It's part of pi. I gotta go check my pizza. Give me a minute. It smells like it's burning or something. Or cooking. One of the two, cooking or burning. Wow. I think I'm gonna have to put it on a broil. Going to be ready. I mean, nobody's here. I think I had some brilliant stuff. I should just upload it right now and keep it to a short video. Um, the Mayans. So this is the roulette wheel. Okay, this design comes to the roulette wheel. You see how linear it is? These designs on the floor, for those who had just come here, when they took the penny off the market in Canada, okay, they reflected into the Roman times. And the reason they reflect into the Roman times is because we're going to pay 5 cents and 10 cents. Now, why I say 5 cents and 10 cents? Because that's what you're going to pay. Now, in the Romans, it's 1,000, it's 500, it's 100, it's 50, it's 10, it's 0.5, and it's 0.1. 1, 5, here you have 10. Okay, when you're counting down from 1,000 to 500, you have 900, 800, 700, 600. But 1 plus all the zeros is 1. 5 plus all the zeros, okay, 5 plus all the zeros is 5. So the whole story becomes 1, 5, 1, 5, and 1, 5. All about Mars into the Roman numerals. Make us believe. We live in the system of digital. We start to believe. We start to anchor in by deception. So what are the 3 zeros? 1, 2, 4. 1 and 2 and 4 equals 7. 7 goes to the letter M. 1 and 2, okay. The D is 1 and 2 equals to 3 creation. And this is your 500. This is your 1,000. Should I multiply it by 5? We don't know. Then we have your, again, here, we have C. And remember, C and D, they're polarities of each other, right? C and D are polarities of each other. And we're going to go 1 and 2 equals to 3 again because of the 100 and because of the 100. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go here. So this one is C100. Now we're going to go over here to L. So we have L. And with L, we only got 1 0. So we're only going to count it as 1 plus nothing. We can maybe look at it as an add the value letter. So L equals to 1. L50. Okay. 1 equals to 1. So L has the value of 1. So I have been speaking for a while that the last letter is actually, or the 12th letter for a lady, for the queen, the 12th card, for 6 and 6. It's part of the gateway. The only way to get to the other side is when 1 and 1 create. When they create 1 and 1 or 11, right, which is the K letter, okay, will create what is C3. Like for C19, if you want to understand that, I have to work it and explain it. So nothing begins until we have 3, and then nothing is born until we have 9. So 3 plus 9, okay, equals to 12L. so it becomes CIL. And in the story Reboot, they called it Al's Diner, not AI, Al's, because it was created. It came from the K creation, the spiral creation, the binary. Was it binary? No, it comes from the Fibonacci creation. Fibonacci, yes, Fibonacci creation. Except I added onto it by multiplying and by adding in Fibonacci in a different style. I went 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2 and 1, 3. And that's where it all begins. It begins by 11. You put 1 foot out of the house. The other foot is still in the house. You haven't made it out. Only when you stop walking is that the point where X marks the spot. Let me go to my oven. I have to check something. If you want to look at the floor, you want to look at the ceiling, I'm going to show you this position, but I'm taking 5-minute break. I'm going to give you something to look at. You want to look at the floor, or you want to look at, maybe take a look at, maybe let me see this. I'm not sure if you want to look at Grant's mirror. I had to refollow the lines, okay, to show you another reality. And you can see formations and wheels inside of this. I don't know what you see, but I should continue on with that. Okay, so there's that one there, and there's here, this is pi. This is pi. I reconstructed pi, and there's a couple of errors in there. I burned it like yesterday. Not fun. Not fun. Does anybody want to see me cut a pizza? Okay. Here's my Quebecois pizza. I'm not sure if you can see this. So this is pie. I'm taking a 5-minute break, so I don't even know where the phone is. Did I plug it? Did I plug the phone in? Yeah, so I am on a 5-minute break here. It's a 27 to the 32nd minute on break. So I'm going to cut a. I'm really hungry. So you know what? There's nobody watching. Maybe I'll stop the video and I'll come back with something else. Starting out with the roulette wheel. So where are we? No one's here. So here. So where no one's watching. So I don't see who's watching. I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check maybe Odyssey or YouTube. Let me check YouTube. Only me watching. Okay. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Thank you for spending the moments to watch this short video. And I'm looking for how to end it. I don't really know. I lost my page. Okay. I'll be back. I'm going to come back. I'm going to come back.